All right. Well, hello. Good morning. All right, let's get started. And we saw Ivy as well, saving us this morning. Well, let me tell you that, sometimes as we travel the world, we get, sometimes getting into our ways. And as you know, or probably don't know, Renee's actually in Vancouver. So he's going to have back-to-back meetings. So I said, you know what? I was with him this Wednesday on our Toronto presentation. Some of you saw us, we were hosting our LD for Ifra Hassan. She came all the way from Ottawa for the National Women's Show last weekend. So we had her on board to do the tours. So we're going to have a November to Remember presentation of the tours on a weekly basis. And we're going to be hosting those events here in Toronto. So we are really excited, and I'm really happy to see you all. Of course, I miss you too. I have a bad cough since I'm in Toronto. Every time I come now, I have to get used to the weather again. And we're going to start our Night of the Stars. As you know, it's very important for us to celebrate our stars of the month, because it really shows, right? It really shows when we go above and beyond our daily activities and the things that are important to us, and when we are sharing and caring for our clients. At the end of the month, guess what happens? You achieve higher and brighter recognition, perhaps some bonuses or things that mattered into your life. It could be some cash money with MGRS, or it could also be a higher rank advancement in your business. So definitely Night of the Stars is one of my favorite calls to share with all of you. So I wanted also to apologize if I cough on the way. I've been having this cough since I landed in Toronto, but it's going to be amazing. So let's get our teams together, share with them, and have an incredible call. For those of you who are new on this call, it's the first time you're joining us, let me share that the Night of the Stars it's a call made to celebrate the success and the achievements in all the organizational growth. The sales aiming to inspire and motivate you individuals towards greater accomplishments. Sometimes, I always say in a meeting, you need to come to the meeting. If you didn't sell anything, if you didn't share the business with anybody, if you were just lazy and you were, that week you perhaps were sick or you weren't feeling, but you're 100%, and you didn't work on your business, then you have to come to the meeting and get inspired and see other people that are working and doing their business. Is going to motivate you to go out of that zone, go back to the emotions where you were excited, and go share. And also, if you were that person that was so excited with their business and was sharing, like I know the Winnipeg team has been like that, and they are excited and they're launching LADEs and they're launching new LAPs, and they are sharing and selling products and getting people to do their VIP accounts, and all of a sudden you're like exhausted because you worked so hard in your business that week. You need to come to the meeting as well. So doesn't matter where you are in your business, doesn't matter what you're doing in your business, you have to come to the meetings, because this is where you get the ignition on a weekly basis and the motivation and the inspiration to continue growing. So I'm excited to share with all of you this morning as we celebrate the stars of our month of October. Okay, you can continue to share with me on the chat. I want to see that you're not sleeping. So I think I can still see the chat while I'm presenting. I'm not sure. Awesome. I do see the chat now for the month of October. So congratulations to Amit. She is actually from Kenya. Samia, welcome. I know you're new from Toronto. And congratulations, my dear, on becoming a qualified trainer. Actually, I truly believe that your commitment to, to be professional, to show your growth, this obviously has allowed you to excel in your training abilities and make a positive impact on others. So I've met Amit back in 2019, I believe, when we went to Kenya. And honestly, I can tell you that one of the things that I personally enjoy the most of this business is to see you all grow. When I look at, who we are when we start in our business and who do we become along the years as we grow, as we evolve, as we become better in our skills. And nothing excites me the most because at the end of the day, every single one of you have the same opportunity. Every single one of you can utilize the same tools. All you have to do is decide, choose what you want to do. So, Amit, congratulations, my dear. All right. So, as I was saying, part of the growth that we can have in our business is the rank advancement. And when we rank advance, we show others that we're caring for people, that we are actually sharing the business opportunity with others, and that is going to help us grow. Remember, the more people you help grow, the more you are going to grow in your business. So we're going to recognize, first of all, our LD1s. So I want to congratulate Jiang Zhu from Canada. Congratulations, Jiang. Happy to see you, my dear, that are growing. Now, LD1s have access to the Car Club program, at least to the first level of $500. And of course, to earn shares in the MGRS. You need to have to show growth in your business in order to qualify for the MGRS. Congratulations to Joanne Kwan from Canada as well. Congratulations, my dear. And congratulations to Naida Jangroso from Canada, LD1 as well. Very, very excited for all of you. Listen, it doesn't matter when do you become an LD1. You can have years with us in the company, or you could be new in the company. Some people, like I did when I joined Opulence, actually it was GWT at that time. In 24 hours I became an LD1, and I had the record, right? Because I felt like I was just so excited. I didn't know about Complan. I didn't know about all the products. I was just excited to share that I was joining this new company, and that I wanted everyone to get to know who we are. So really, it could have happened that I was, 6 months in the company, a year in the company, 2 years in the company. It doesn't matter. As long as you choose, as I was sharing earlier, you choose today, you make a decision, you can make it happen. So congratulations. And now, sorry, I skipped through so fast. As you know, we have about four to five bonuses that we regularly give on a monthly basis. This month, we're going to recognize MGRS, car qualification, and variance bonus. So for the MGRS, as you know, a few months ago, we changed the rules to become MGRS qualified. And one of the things I really loved is that we just simplify. And I can tell you, we are going to continue to simplify our compensation plan. Why? Because we wanted to make it easier for all of you to contribute, to grow, obviously to earn more, become more. So it's easier for you to share with the world. So first of all, I would like to congratulate on the three shares of the MGRS. So first of all, I want to congratulate Marianne A. from Canada, Renee Liao from Canada, Sandra Vedard from Canada, Simani Investments from Canada, Stephen L. from United States, and Yiping Xu from China. Congratulations to our leaders that now, like I love this. It doesn't matter which rank are you in the company, you can still earn 3 shares from the global revenue sharing of the company. So imagine we put all the sales from all the world into this one bag. And based on your accomplishments and your BQV and your personal volume, we split it equally into shares. All right, so 2 shares of the MGRS go for Itzhak Solsky from Belgium, Monica Dubin from Canada, Tracy N from Canada, Nissim C from Israel, Rinat S from Israel, Noreen Joy D from the Philippines, Moonmeet D from Singapore, and Olivia K from Singapore. Congratulations. Super, super happy for all of you. And the one share, it gets a lot easier, but it shows that you're doing the basics in your business. You have some BQB, you have some PV, and then you earn the one share of the MGRS. So first of all, actually, I'm so excited to see new countries emerging in our platform. Song S from Cambodia, Clement T from Canada, Cornelia C from Canada, Hafsa O from Canada, Henry Xiong from Canada, Joanne Q from Canada, Mavis T from Canada, Said Human from Canada, Sagi C from Canada, Suzanne R from Canada, Shiving Shui from China, Lior H from Israel, Jocelyn Bokovo from Philippines, Amarjit K from Singapore, Patrick C from Singapore, Arania K from Thailand, and La Patrada and Winai from Thailand. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I just want to make sure that if you are a qualifier, that you can see your photo, that you can see your name, your country. Perfect. Thank you, Herrick, as well. Fantastic. So let's go check the car club. And car club, for those of you who are new and you're just getting to know the compensation plan and how it works and how you can earn it. One thing I love about the car club program, it really shows the people that are out and about helping their team grow, because car qualification is not something that you can do on your own, right? MGRS, you kind of control it because MGRS, it's you, it's your team, it's your sales, your VIPs buying product. Obviously, that comes from like your BQB. If you get to share the business with somebody, that means like it's your personal activity, right? Car club, it's the volume, right? It's the group volume of everyone achieving a higher level. So really, the car club comes from sharing with other people. So my
Hey, Danny,
apologies
Danny,
again.
good morning, good morning. Just want to say
Ay,
thank you
there
so
you are.
much for covering. You know what? I know that you had a cough when we met early last week. You know what? We have amazing leaders here. Actually, I reached out to Brian Arundel, and of course, he'd be more than happy to take over the call for you and that you have some rest as well too. Can you find? Because I'm not host anymore. Can you find Mr. Brian Arundel, our amazing LD2?
Absolutely.
He's going to just come in here
Thank
and
you,
just
thank you.
yeah, and of course, a team. This is how much of an amazing family that we have. Where it's like 7 in the morning for me over here in Vancouver, and I reach out to Danny, saying, "Danny, you know what? I'm going to be exhausted. Can you help me cover for the call today?" And even though she's under a bit of a cough, she still wanted to help out. So again, now we have, for those who don't know, of course, Brian Arundel is one of our early pioneers of the company. He got started, of course, with us a long time ago, and we it's so funny. We actually call him Mr. Africa, although he's not actually from Africa, but he has a massive, massive team there. For Brian Arundel, I'm just about to hop into my next lift here to go to my next meeting. But again, Brian, thank you so much for assisting us as always. And of course, Brian, I pass the call to you. Danny, you get some rest. Thank you so much, guys.
I love it, love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All of a sudden, I got it really bad, but I'm here. I'm going to be able to change the slides for you, Brian, and we can coordinate
No
and help.
problem.
Thank you.
Can you hear me clearly?
Very clear. Thank you.
I know what it's like when you're on a call and you have that tickling in your throat and you cannot stop coughing. It's actually kind of funny because that happened to me a while back. I'm on a call with 30 people and every 2 minutes you're coughing and you're trying your utmost not to, but it's just something that you is uncontrollable. So it really is my pleasure to step in and assist. I was actually going to message you myself personally and ask if you wanted me to help out because I know what it's like when these types of things happen. But as Danny was mentioning, the big thing that I love about our company is it is really about people helping people. And you cannot achieve any, any level of true success if you're not willing to not only do the work yourself, but to train, mentor, coach, and assist partners in giving them a hand up to them achieving success. And so when you see leaders on these calls getting these achievements, it's because they've been instrumental in helping others achieve levels of success that has helped to elevate them. So again, this car bonus is something that is the next step in that elevation. And you can see, our leaders here, luxury plus car program for Rene Liao earning himself $1,500. And I can imagine how many people would feel, putting that $1,500 towards your luxury vehicle, where you get your choice of vehicle, which is phenomenal. Again, Henry, his $1,000 for a luxury car. You've got Sagi C and Shubin Zhu and Amarjeet K for their executive car bonus of $750. And of course, the premium car bonus of $500 for Patrick C from Singapore. And the thing that I love about this is that you can see there's success in so many different countries. It's not just Canada, it's actually happening all around the world, which means if it can happen for them, it can truly happen for you. And again, it's something that everyone should be striving for. And you can see the levels of progression and all these things that Danny has spoken about already. MGRS and all these other things are sort of steps towards bigger and bigger successes. MGRS is your first step to achieving the car bonus. And that's what I love about this program is everything is layered on top and everything fits together like a puzzle to basically help you to achieve whatever level of success you decide that is your target in the company. Anything to add, Danny? I know you don't want it.
No, it's great. It's great. I can do it. No,
Yeah, okay,
honestly,
perfect.
and that's why I shared in the beginning, about car program is really about helping others and your team grow. There it gets to a point where, you're helping so many people and everybody's, getting active and ordering products and selling products. The most important thing is when you are sharing the product with other people. So definitely one of my favorite bonuses.
The thing that I love about this, and you spoke about it earlier, is really the MGRS is really the stepping stone. Because once you're actually achieving the MGRS, it actually is the conduit to all these other, achievements in the company. And that's again why I love the platform, because really Ramin has structured it in a way that as long as you're doing these things on a regular basis, all of these other things are just going to fall into place and you're just going to qualify for them just because you're doing, what we would probably envision the smaller things, which lead to the bigger things. Yeah. So it really is phenomenal. And so now we've got the variance bonus, and everyone knows the variance bonus is really, again, it's free money just for, and it's been earmarked for the leadership. So LD4s, LD2s, LD3s, LD2s, and LD1s. The CEO created this income stream because he wanted to make sure that the leaders are actually being able to earn money based on the success of some of their trainings, some of their webinars, a lot of things that they're doing to build their teams. And so this is something that really the qualification is very simple. All we need to do is basically be at one of the leadership levels, LD1, LD2, LD3, or LD4, and we just have to be able to be doing our own personal PV of $250. And so here you can see we had 22 qualifiers. The total payout of this free money was $5,160. And you can see the qualifiers per country, 10 qualifiers in Canada, 10 in Thailand, 6 in Laos, 1 in the United States, 1 in Singapore, 1 in Israel, and 1 in China. And the earnings by rank, LD4s earned an average of an extra $920. So again, who on this call could use an extra $920? And I think that everyone can. The average earnings for LD3s was $725. Average earnings for LD2s was 110. Oh, but look at this. The average earnings for the LD1s was $234. So again, it's something that's really, really tremendous. And people may wonder how this could happen, but again, it's wherever it's based on a lot of, if LD1s are doing more first generation actual sponsorships, then obviously they're going to earn a lot more of the $50 bonuses. And if we just introduced LDL, is the LAD in here, Danny? Is that for next month? It is? Okay, phenomenal. So again, if this is something that it doesn't matter what rank you're at, it really matters about what your activity is. And whoever has the most first line activity are the ones who are going to really make a lot of the lion's share of the money.
Exactly. This is for those who are new and, you are getting to learn about our compensation plan. You'll know that once you become an LD1, and you start building a team, and now you are sponsoring people. It's not obviously your obligation and your responsibility. I do feel that as a responsibility, because when I'm sharing the business opportunity with you and I know how good it is, I want you to make money. I want you to grow. I want you to, get out of your comfort zone and go share this business opportunity with somebody. And I always, do this analogy, Brian. If we are not sharing how good this business is, why did we join in the first place? Right? So if you go back to the day that you joined, and you were excited about the opportunity, what did you see in the opportunity that drew you to say, I'm in? What was it? Was it the fashion? Was it the Fountain of Life product? Was it like the opportunity to work from home? Was it, that we show you an e-commerce platform that you can work from home? Like, what is it? Because you are going to attract people that are, or you're looking for people that are attracted to those things, but doesn't mean it's the only thing. So Variance Bonus, it's designed to help your leaders grow, which is your first generation, people that you are sharing the business with. So in Canada, Brian, we had 10 qualifiers just this past month. The total pay was about $5,000, meaning between LD1s, LD2s, LD3s, and LD4s. It's only for leaders, people that have made the jump from lifestyle advisor or brand partner or lifestyle advisor plus, or even now with our new LADE, people who have shared the business opportunity with at least 2 people. And those 2 people have shared the business with 2 people. They are at least LD1, right? You have at least 6 people in your team. It doesn't matter which side they are of your binary. And now you're helping those people grow. So whatever production happens for either Fountain of Life or Divine goes into this pool. And then based on your rank, right, whoever is more proximate to that person earns that piece of share. So I get really excited about that. Brian, do you want to go over the qualifiers?
Yeah, so I mean, and again, as Danny was mentioning, it's basically for the leaders, and it's something. And she mentioned that basically, from a structural perspective, you need to have a team of 6. So what does that mean for you if you're brand new on this call? It means that next month you could be an LD1. In fact, we have fast start bonuses where LD1s, if they can do it within the first 7 days, will triple their binary commissions up to $1,000. If they could do it within a month, they can double their binary commission. So wherever you are on this call today, whether you're brand new or whether you've been in the business for a while and you're not LD1 yet, you can make this your target for next month and be on this call and be one of the people who are achieving sort of this accolade of now having this extra income that's just going to be streaming into your e-wallet as for your activities and for the success, your success, and of course the success of what you're able to duplicate in your team.
So we had 6 qualifiers in Thailand, 2 qualifiers in Laos, 1 qualifier in the United States, 1 in Singapore, 1 in Israel, and 1 in China. And something that surprises me a lot, Brian, is that as we approach the last days of the month, that's when we actually go into our back office and we look at our numbers and we're like, okay, where am I standing up right now in order to achieve higher? And sometimes I see a lot of partners that don't have that routine. They don't have it as a path. Like, okay, I'm going to go check out, like, what do I have? What do I need? And they don't do it. So I want to encourage all of you to go into your back office like every day. This is your business. You have to go into your back office and look your volume grow every day. Now, I know what you're going to tell me. Daniela, I don't have anybody on my team. Like, why do I want to go in my back office every day? Right? Brian, have you been there? I've been there too.
Yeah, I've been there, yes.
And you're like, okay, like nothing is happening in my business. There's no volume coming from anybody. Nobody's working. Daniela, oh my God, I'm like dying. I'm in drama mode. Nobody wants to do anything. Everybody's saying no to me. You know those excuses? We all go through that. And guess what? I've been there. And there are days that, I don't even want to get off my bed. But the reality is that as entrepreneurs, we have to become better at how our mindset works. And I want all of you to get into your back office or the habit, do it at least once a week. I would say like every Thursday, pick a day and put your energy that day to decide the strategy that you're going to be working on, for the following week and for the following week. And if you do that in advance, you can do it in a month. And if you do that more in advance, you can do every quarter. And if you do that in advance, then we can plan for the year ahead. But my point is that if you get into the habit of knowing your back office, you will see. And I guarantee you that many of you, I could even say hundreds, hundreds of people that are this close, like this close to earn these bonuses. And you know what I'm going to say to you? You are all leaving money on the table. And the reason why you're leaving money on the table is because you don't know how to achieve it. People know they want the bonus, they just don't know how to achieve it. So how many of you raise your hand or say yes to me or put number 1 on the chat? Number one. If you don't know how to qualify for variance bonus. Number one. If you don't know, if you're new, if you don't know how to qualify for variance bonus. And the back office, my dear, Samia, welcome. Congratulations for being here. Honestly, I congratulate you. Your back office is basically the platform that you acquire with your package. It's your opulence.com website where you sign in. So your back office is really where you can see the sales that are happening in your business, your customers. That's where you manage the volume of your team. You see where you are placing people in your team. And Samia, you're going to get to know that because it comes with your training and we're here to guide you. So all I want you to do is get into the habit of getting into your, back office. Go and click everywhere. You can't do any harm, right? Click everywhere. Make changes, see what you can edit. There's no right or wrong. I just want you to get familiar with it, right? Okay, so nobody wrote 1 on the chat. That means every single one of you on this call know how to qualify for variance bonus. So do you know how to qualify for variance bonus? Now you type yes. If you know how to qualify for variance bonus, you type yes. So I should be seeing over 100 yeses on the chat. Wow. Okay. So Brian, we have good students, meaning we have good teachers.
Yes, that's exactly right. And that's something that our CEO would be very proud of because it's really imperative that we're spending the time educating, mentoring, and coaching our partners in what they need to achieve to success. And I really, really appreciate what Danny's sharing here because being in sales for many, many years, everyone has a plan and your plan is typically broken down monthly. And you say you sort of at the beginning of the month, you look at what your plan is. At the end of the month, you're looking at, as Danny said, how close you are to achieving your plan. And you make sure you put in every effort that you can right up to the last minute of the month, of the quarter, of the year to make sure that you're going to do everything you can to hit that plan. So, again, this is really a great framework that Ramin has structured for us to be able to do that. Thank you, Danny.
Fantastic. So Virag got $500 last night on the 15th. Exactly. Because the 15th is when we pay the bonuses, okay? Car program, MGRS, it gets deposited on the 15th of the following month. So right now, for example, last night, everybody got paid for the month of October. Only the bonuses. Remember, we get paid twice a week, plus the bonuses on the 15th. Amazing, right? So you can always have, money, ka-ching coming, during the week. And then on the 15th, you get the bonuses for the previous month. So that's amazing. Congratulations, Virag. And let's look at the top 5 region performances. As you know, we split the world now into regions, not really into countries, because we know people are empowering people in other different countries, not only themselves. So for example, myself, right? Like I'm living in Mexico, but I come to Toronto. I have, thousands of partners that are around the world. So it doesn't really matter where you are. We are really sharing like the region, right? So congratulations for the regional performance, as we have our number 1 again is North America. And I'm super proud to be part of it. Brian, you're part of it. Renee, you're part of it. But it's always like tipping toes. It's always like for very, very little, sometimes Southeast Asia could really be beating North America, right? Please go ahead, Brian.
The great thing about this is that, you know, everyone is going to have a piece of the pie of North America because we are a networking business, and everyone on this call, regardless of where you are in the world, I know you know people who are in North America. So everyone's going to get their market share and their piece of every continent, and, you know, as long as you continue to build. So as Danny is showing here, North America is number one, but I know, you know, again, we've got Southeast Asia, which is on the heels of North America, and Middle East is number 3, Caribbean number 4, East Asia number 5, and these are the top 5 new e-malls launched. So again, this is regional performance regarding to who's setting up new e-malls, who's actually expanding the business, who's growing, you know, our market presence in terms of, you know, our e-malls that people are out promoting and marketing the products. So, you know, if you see these actual regions, just know that you are contributing to it, and everything that you do will help to bolster the success of these markets, which in turn will bolster, you know, your own personal income.
The most amazing part, for example, Brian, I look at the Caribbean, right? Caribbean means a lot of different islands, right? It's not only Trinidad and Tobago, because I know people in Trinidad, have people in Anguilla, have people in St. Lucia, and I know you've been there as well. I know we call you Mr. Africa, but, you know, reality is that we get to share and spread the word with, you know, people in different countries. So that's why we divide it into regions. And I love to see that East Asia is there as well. So congratulations to everyone. All right.
So now we have a regional performance. Oh, sorry, Danny. A
Go ahead,
regional
go ahead.
performance perspective, top five in terms of sales. So partners is basically our members in terms of them actually doing their own retail sales and distribution of the products. And again, because we noticed that North America obviously was a top 5 for launches, they're obviously going to be up in the top 5 for our partners' performance for top 5 sales as well. So number 1, we've got North America. Number 2, we've got Southeast Asia again. 3, Middle East. 4, now we have the Caribbean, and 5, we've got Europe. And so this actually is going to give you a sense of, you know, who's out actually retailing and selling products. So the first slide was talking more about sponsorships and registrations. This is more about products being sold. And again, we have our VIP shoppers, which again, now we've got the Middle East coming up as number 1. So we can see where some of the strength is in different regions in terms of what they're adding to the actual company and to the marketplace of Opulence Global. So 2, we've now got North America. So North America dropped in terms of VIP shoppers. 3, we have Southeast Asia, which Southeast Asia seems to be fairly stable around that 2 or 3 mark. Europe number 3, and the Caribbean number 5. So now if you're on this call and you're from one of these regions, you should be setting your target to say, okay, what can we do to get the Caribbean to number 4? What can we do to get Southeast Asia to number 1? And again, this is all about healthy competition, because at the end of the day, you know, a sort of rising tide raises all the ships. So now the success of every market not only is going to help you personally, but it's going to help everyone in your team. And of course, it's going to help the company become a company that is well recognized in the network marketing industry, which we are, which is going to help you because now people are going to be searching out partners who are in Opulence Global. And if you present yourself as that partner that they should be partnered with, it's going to help you to achieve success as well.
Another thing that we changed it for performance is because, for example, we knew VIP shoppers where they were coming from. But the reality is that VIP shoppers were not concentrated into one country, right? So VIP shoppers really could be anywhere. And nowadays, people know people in many, many different countries. And I see this happening in Canada, for example. We know people from everywhere, right? Most of us are immigrants in Canada. And obviously, we come from a different part of the world. So imagine this is just because I live in Mexico doesn't mean all my clients are in Mexico, right? So this is great that we do it now based on original performance. So congratulations.
in light of that, Danny, is again, a lot of people say, well, my market is not doing particularly well. Well, you know what? Your market is the world. I mean, at the end of the day, we actually have the potential to market our products globally in over 200 countries. So now everyone on this call knows people who have emigrated to different regions of the world. And so now this actually expands your potential in terms of where you can, garner your customers, where you can set up your retailers, where you can actually be, creating that income and where it can be coming from. You're not sort of limited by the borders that you live in. Your region or your market is the globe, which again is just a phenomenal opportunity.
So one of my favorites, Brian, is the top PV and the top launcher, because this is that one person that during the month went above and beyond everybody else and said, you know what, I had tons of customers, I'm placing my order, I have all of this product to sell. And guess what? No, like I would say from September to December, you have the highest PVs, right? But in reality, right now with our November to Remember, like, oh my God, I don't know what's gonna happen, because everyone is like so excited about the extra 20%. Like, if you are planning to buy things for Christmas, now is the time. Do it in November. We have that extra 20. Don't leave it for December. Right? If you do your PV, like, and you have to think smart. Look at when is your date, and or like obviously do your November PV, but then after your PV date, within the month of November, do your second order, because that PV is going to count towards December, but you can still get the 20% now. Do you understand my point?
Absolutely. And
I'm
everyone
going to
should
give you an
really,
example. Yeah. So like
yeah.
my day is the 24th, right? So my PV counts towards the 24th. So on the 24th, I do my 450 shopping credits on my Smart Buy. That's not a problem. And then I can redeem it on the 25, but I'm going to add another 450, right? So within November, or the 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, or the 30th, it doesn't matter, right? Do another 450 before the end of the month. Is going to count towards my PV for December. So if I don't sell anymore, I don't have to spend it, but I already bought something. So right now, before I go back to Mexico, I'm gonna like get all my products, my jewelries, everything that I want, and to bring gifts, for my family and friends from my business, because why would I want to buy from somewhere else? I buy from my shop and I gift it, and it's part of my PV. So I don't look at the number. Really, the price doesn't matter, because all I want is the gift. When it's Christmas, you don't look, you have a budget, and then you split it, and then you know how much you're spending for everybody, right? Or you can also buy gift cards. We have our portal for gift cards, Brian.
And Danny, what you're saying is actually amazing, because I never even thought of that. And I've been in the business now 15 years. And my PV day is the 12th of the month. So, in essence, and so we're always thinking about the month being the end of the month. We're not necessarily thinking about as it being sort of our anniversary day of the month. And so this is actually a little bit of an eye opener for me in terms of, again, strategizing on when those purchases should be made. And to Danny's point, the November to Remember is in November. So now everyone should be thinking and strategizing, saying, I need these products anyways. When's the best time to buy them? Obviously, now is the time to, stock up because you have the 20% discount, which we know is not going to be here forever. So, again, as a business person, you need to be thinking and strategizing on how you're going to, make the most out of, every dollar that you put into your business, and how you're going to get the most return on that potential investment. So this is actually phenomenal. So now we have our top PV qualifier. And it's so funny when you look at these PVs, when everyone's saying, how do you do 250? And how do you do 450? And you look at someone like Simani Investments Incorporated from Canada, and their PV number personally is $3,843. What do you have to say to that, Danny? That's actually unbelievable.
Yeah. Meaning that she either has, I know Simani Investments, they are distributing our products and have lots of sales. So
Wow.
all they do is buy the product in advance and have it in stock ready for their clients. So
Mm-hmm.
you also receive $250 gift card. So like, I truly believe that it becomes like a no-brainer, because even though they didn't do it for, when you are running your business, you don't know you're going to become the top PB. You're just, running your business and building it. You can have hundreds of VIP shoppers and still have, maybe beat this number. But this is people that are buying for themselves the product in advance to give to their customers, because they either do one-on-ones, or they have a customer base that I encourage every single one of you to have. It's a larger customer base where you are, set it up as a goal. Now is the perfect timing to set up your goals for 2025 and say, you know what, I want to have 100 customers ordering 2 bottles a month.
And just like the way that we build our business, you start from a person of one. And so, initially you're your only customer, but over time, as Danny's saying, you add a customer here, you add another customer there, you do a good job of taking care of those customers so you're not leaving them, they're not leaving you. And so eventually you've got 10, then you've got 20, then you've got 100, then you've got, 200 or 2,000. It will happen over time. And so it really is, it's likened to that analogy. How do you eat an elephant? You eat it one bite at a time. So you're going to build your customer base one customer at a time. You're going to do what you need to do to make sure you retain that customer, and then you continue to add those customers. And when those customers come back to you to rebuy their product, because they can only buy the product from us. So in essence, once you've done a good job to retain them, and now you're building again another stream of income that is somewhat residual in nature, because when they run out of their FOL, they need to come back to you to buy it. When they run out of their skincare, when they run out of their toothpaste, they need to come back to replenish their supply. And if they're doing that on a monthly basis, that is income that you can actually count on once you've done a good job of retaining those customers and continuing to build that stream of retail sales.
And we do have a long list of Dubai qualifiers that actually, Brian, I don't know if we have to read like all the qualifiers.
No, I don't think so.
No, we haven't done it before. Okay. We all deserve that recognition. Every single one of us is working towards this amazing convention. So why not? So the level
Yes.
1 qualifiers is at least you're generating your $450 in PV on a monthly basis. So I'm going to do the first line, you do the second line, and we go on so forth. So
That's
first
fair.
of all, Birling from Anguilla, Cosette from Australia, Mahat from Australia. Congratulations. Itzak from Belgium, Margaret from Belgium, Alexia from Canada, RDQY from Canada, Ariaraja, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correct. Brenda D from Canada, Christopher M from Canada, Clement T from Canada, Daniela F from Canada, Irta S from Canada, Farhia I from Canada.
Hafsa O from Canada, Hylin L from Canada, Ifra from Canada. I think we jumped Ifra H from Canada, Jean Claude from Canada, Jean Z from Canada, Jin May L from Canada, Joanne T from Canada, John D from Canada, Karen L from Canada, Larry H from Canada, Layla H from Canada, Lorraine M from Canada, Mahad A from Canada. We've got Marianne A from Canada, Mavis T from Canada, Natasha N from Canada, Ramatu Y from Canada, Renee L from Canada, Reza M from Canada, Rakia H from Canada, Saeed H from Canada, Sandra B from Canada, Safia Hussein from Canada, Shamila M from Canada, Simani Investments from Canada, So P from Canada, Stanislaw K from Canada, Virik V from Canada, Jian Ming from Canada, Yi Ping from China. Oh, sorry, Jian Ming from China, Yi Ping from China, Charlene J from Dominica, Charlene G from Dominica, Wendell G from Dominica, Benayahu from Israel, Bruno from Israel, Shenli N from Israel, Dorit L from Israel, Hanyi Y from Israel, Lior H from Israel, Nema, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name, A from Israel, Osnat T from Israel, Renat S from Israel, Rotem S from Israel, Shaul J from Israel, Shaul I from Israel, Tai Levy from Israel, Kaman H from Laos, Kamsen, oh, I apologize, Kamsenfi from Laos, Kit Samath from Laos, Lam Duan from Laos, Bon Tip from Laos, T. Bach from Malaysia, Arsenia from the Philippines, Jocelyn B from the Philippines, Luz Viminda V from the Philippines, Noreen J from the Philippines, Amarjeet K from the Philippines, and we've got Singapore, so Amarjeet K from Singapore, Bernadette H from Singapore, Chun Guan from Singapore, Francis L from Singapore, Francis L from Singapore, Francis L from Singapore, Harjeet K from Singapore, Juliana E from Singapore, Kamaljeet K from Singapore, Kian Meng from Singapore, Margaret H from Singapore, Munit D from Singapore, Olivia K from Singapore, Su Ling D, the doctor, I guess, Su Ling from Singapore, Yu Xiang from Singapore, Dara N from Thailand, Harvinder S from Thailand, Jansen T from Thailand, Lafat Trirada and Winai from Thailand, Purja J from Thailand, Sudsri L from Thailand, Arlene C from Trinidad and Tobago, Charlene Ann V from Trinidad and Tobago, Gloria C from Trinidad and Tobago, Juliet R from Trinidad and Tobago, Leon W from Trinidad and Tobago, Maureen E from Trinidad and Tobago, Perlene D, Trinidad and Tobago, Richard J, Trinidad and Tobago, Sharon Abraham K from Trinidad and Tobago, Stefan M, Trinidad and Tobago, Yvonne Floyd D, Trinidad and Tobago. Now we've got the United Kingdom, Halima D and Teddy O, both from United Kingdom. Now we've got the United States, Ita M, Milin Morello from the United States, Abdulia B, United States, and Raj N from the United States. This is really a phenomenal list. And, you know, again, we want this list to grow and grow and grow because our CEO wants, again, so many people to actually participate in this Dubai 20th anniversary, because it's going to be definitely an anniversary celebration to remember. So these are all of our level 1 qualifiers. And next, I guess we'll move on to our level 2 qualifiers. And again,
they also get their photo there.
yes, so again, another sort of level of achievement, because now we have room for the photos, which is phenomenal. And so now we've got Song S from Cambodia, Cornelia C from Canada, Henry X from Canada, Joanne Q from Canada, Monica Dubai, or sorry, B, sorry, Monica from Canada, Sagi C from Canada, Suzanne R from Canada, Tracy N from Canada, Shibin Su, I guess, from China, sorry. Nimin C from Israel, Patrick C from Singapore, CSC from Singapore, Sunny Dave G from Singapore, Worldwide Achievers from Singapore, Yok Ching C from Singapore, Yu Xiang L from Singapore, Arichaya K from Thailand, Aranya K from Thailand, and Stephen L from the United States. So now you can see, again, the actual qualifiers can earn up to $90 for their qualifications. So now level 1 achievers generate 450 PV. And so they obviously make all of their income from that generation. But on top of that, now we have a cash bonus that's being put aside for them towards their Dubai convention, I guess, their convention, them qualifying and attending the convention. And next we have qualifiers for number 2 now. They did 450 PV, plus they launched 1 LEP in the month, and they get an additional $45, and these are the level 2 achievers. And so they've got $90 that have been put aside towards their convention trip, and which again is something that is just phenomenal. The CEO is doing this for us as sort of an additional benefit that we can put towards that convention. So congratulations to all of our achievers. And, you know, when we actually go through this, and I really, as as Daniela was saying, this is, really, something that I look forward to is this actual, training and this actual webinar, because it's kind of interesting not only to see the level of success around the world, but again, everyone on this call, you probably see people who are in your team who are achieving this success, which again is something that you just are really, really proud of. And the other thing is, it actually shows you who are the ones who are stepping out, who are the ones who are really taking this to the next level. And it really puts people on the map in terms of saying, these are some people that maybe as a leader, maybe you're not aware of them. And maybe it's an opportunity for you to now, reach your hand out to say, hey, how can I help you? And as Danny said, if you're on this call and there was any of these actual achievements that you're not aware of how to do it, I would definitely reach out to your sponsor, reach out to your My5 and get them, to say, hey, this is something I don't understand. Can you help me? And, if we can direct you to the right tools, or we can sit you down or sit down on a call and be able to explain it to you so that you understand it, so that next month you can have the opportunity to be recognized on this call. That's something that we definitely want to do.
Set up the target, Brian, and decide that you want to be, achieving something outside your scope, so that you start learning the process of how it feels, what do I have to do, and how do I make it happen. And I guarantee you that next month we can have so many more qualifiers as well.
To Danny's point, everything starts with a decision. You have to decide. So you have to sit down and say, what is my target for this month? And that decision, now you work with the end in mind, knowing what it is you want to achieve, and you set up your daily DMO, your daily method of operation, what you're going to do every day to take you one step closer to that success point of the target that you set for the end of the month. So if you're not in LD1, your target should be LD1. If you're not in LA, your target should be to get to LA. And so you set that target. Once you set that target, you set up this framework in terms of what you need to do to achieve it. And then you just go out and you do everything you can to make sure you make it happen. And, at the end of the day, you'll be there as long as you do the daily activities that you have set in place that need to be done to have that success.
Hello, Danny. Hello, Brian. Thank
Hi.
you guys for telling us so much. Yeah, I thought I'd take the time just to chime in here and, of course, congratulate all the amazing qualifiers, rank advancers. And it's just so great to see, month by month, the list keeps on growing and growing. And I know already that for next month, based upon the insane activity this month, we're going to see a lot more people, even more than this month. Of course, because the new LADE package got launched, right? And so, I'm really loving to see there's so many people getting their new free fairy timepieces, but more importantly, right? It just shows how much product is being moved out there, which is so powerful. You know, I had someone actually that 'cause I guess I always check my volume on a daily basis, but I saw one big order come in. It was like almost like family pack, right? And just make sure that if you have out there that are placing these big orders, to really, some of them perhaps aren't fully aware of the new LAD package, and they're sharing how much more powerful that package is, because really for the same cost of purchasing maybe like 7 family packs, with the new LAD package, for example, you're getting a free fairy timepiece. You're getting almost $2,000 extra of shopping credits for the exact same dollar that you're spending. I know that, Danny, we spoke about this as well too. And so, of course, with all these new partners coming in, it means that definitely for next month, we made a lot more qualifiers. Actually, I've been getting some updates just to share with you from Thailand, that they had for the first time in a while, their first 3 share MGS qualifier. A lot more LAPs coming out of Thailand. I want to give a quick shout out, of course, to Amarjeet, who spent 12 days on the road. And, yeah, she just was 12 days of her time in Thailand. Now, mind you, Thailand is a great place to go to. You can kind of get the good food, and she's on the beautiful beaches of the world too. But again, 12 days in Thailand, and just so many partners being launched out there. I know Thailand's gonna be going just a huge, huge month this month. And if you're there, sorry, and you're not traveling for your business, I want to suggest you hop on the road, you know. Doesn't matter where you're going. Me and Henry, we're about to arrive at our, yeah, and we're actually in Vancouver right now. Oh, yeah, so Henry's right beside me in the, I'll say hi, Henry.
Hi, Brian.
Yeah, so we're just, yeah, we're about to reach our next destination in a few minutes here. But again, you know, just wherever you are, get out there, because there's so many people in this world that are looking for this product. And, you know, I mean, just yesterday we actually met up with a gentleman who owns a very large pharmacy out here in Surrey, Vancouver. And, you know, he started using the product. One of his staff, one of his pharmacists started using the product. And yesterday we had done a presentation with all of his staff. We had about 7 or 8 pharmacists in total. And because they're on shift work, we had to do 2 back-to-back presentations. But of course, all of them just are now wowed by this product, you know. And because of that, he instantly, the main pharmacist, launched his LA package right away. And it's, you know, it's just a go, go, go. You know, it's so exciting. After that, we have to go back to the hotel for another meeting with some more people here in Vancouver. So, you know, we're just on the road. And, you know, this is how you got to build your multi-million-dollar business. You know, yes, you can do it from home, you know, and during the pandemic, that was sort of the thing. But I wanted to kind of suggest to all of you to get on the road, you know, just move around, go to events, be out there, and constantly grow your network, and of course, constantly share it. So, yeah, a huge one more time, big congratulations to all of our amazing partners who qualify for all your free bonuses. Of course, the variance bonus is something that, and the commission boost is not even displayed, of course, in our calls. Again, the commission boost is paying a lot of people as well too. So
Yeah.
make sure you go and get yours. All right. So it's Renee signing out. Want to say bye, Henry?
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Talk to you guys,
Enjoy,
Danny
guys.
and Brian.
Fantastic. I know they're keeping busy over there, and we're excited to be expanding in the other side of the coast in Canada, because honestly, there is no limit for our product. We can share it anywhere with anybody. And I know we have a product for everybody. So don't stop sharing, and go out, like Renee was saying, and build your empire, right? Your multi-million-dollar business, and make it happen, whatever that dream looks for you, because we all have different dreams, right? The other day somebody was saying like, oh, you want to have like your private jet with your name on it, and I didn't feel attracted to that. Like, having a private jet with my name on it was not in my dream list, right? But doesn't mean that my dream is, smaller or bigger than somebody else's. So whatever it is that's in your heart, I want you to go in, look at it. I went actually yesterday, I did a workshop on the vision board, because I know how important it is to, look at my dreams. And if you remember last year, Renee, we did it at the office. And I noticed like many of the things that I had, cut from there already happened this year. So it is time for you to refresh that. If you haven't done one, so like, please, honestly, like, take the time and do it, because it really helps for you to see every single day what you're aiming for. So you can have proper recognition for yourself, because the worst thing we normally do as entrepreneurs is do not recognize what we do and how far we go, or outside our bubble, to really go above and beyond for what we want. So
Thank you.
I
Well, hey,
can't wait.
Danny, we also have Jane Zhu, who would like to share something as well too. She's actually part of someone in Henry's team as well.
Yeah, can they raise their hand so I can? Oh,
And
Jane
just-
Sue.
Just to Danny's point, now is a great time to actually be thinking about, your vision board and what it is you want to achieve. The year is coming close to an end. It's funny because in Brampton they have the Santa Claus parade today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Christmas already. So, it's a great time for you to sit down and reflect on your achievements of the year and set your targets for next year. And just again, what it is that you want to achieve, and what are you striving for, or what are you trying to get out of this business? So again, thanks, Danny, for the reminder. It's a great time to sort of set those targets for 2025.
Fantastic. Well, all of a sudden, like you said, it's Christmas tomorrow, right? So we have to get going and speed up, and do not let this November to Remember promotion just pass you by. Because honestly, next month when you're back into your back office and you see again, and the prices is 11.11 right now. So if you believe in the good energy and that you're going on the right direction, it's 11.11 right now here in Toronto. So just be excited and share from your heart. That's all I want to say. So let's hear from Jane. Hi,
Yes,
Jane.
yes, thank you. Good morning. I just want to take this opportunity to thank Henry Xun, who introduced this business to me. And he has this tremendous knowledge in this health and wellness sector, and I learned so much from him. And also, he taught me how to become a LD1 as well. And also, I want to thank Renee. October 30th, he called. He found some like bonus I couldn't even know that I can get. So thank you very much, Renee. And of course, thanks this Opulence Global to come up with these tremendous quality products that I can sell, and I'm willing to use it for the rest of my life. Thank you. Back to you.
Fantastic, Jane. Well, that's the wisdom of sharing. Like, all of a sudden somebody shares something with you and you have no idea how that is going to explode. So don't ever judge the people just because, oh, I'm not going to say this to this. Oh, I'm not going to say this to that person. Like, just share with everyone. And thank you, Jane, for joining. Appreciate it, my dear. So with that, I don't know if we have anybody else that would like to share. If not, I guess we can. Oh, we have Henry. Yeah. Hi, Henry.
Hi, Danny.
How are you?
Very good, very good. A great job you're doing, and yeah, I want to congratulate Jane and all the LD1s, the rank advancement, everybody, and all the achievers, the MGIS, and all the Dubai trip qualifiers, everybody. That's we need to take advantage of this promotion in November to remember. We still have some time, and let's get everybody going, and then see everybody on the top and in Dubai. Thank you.
Oh my God, I already see ourselves in Dubai. Oh my God, with the sun. It is really hot there, by the way. So I can't wait. I can't wait. We've been into cruises. We've been to so many countries around the world traveling. I had that pleasure with Renee as well. I've been into cruises with Henry, with Brian. And you see, I think it's that family time with our Opulence family that we really enjoy, that it pays to go out of our comfort zone and do things that we've never tried before. So, in our business, it's all about, trial and error. We have a system, you follow the system, is great. All of a sudden you have this new idea, try it for a quarter. And I guarantee you, you will not regret. You will not regret. So with that, I want to thank you all for being here. I apologize again for my very bad cough, but thanks that we have an amazing team. I know Renee and Henry are on their way to another meeting, and I wish you all the best this weekend in
Oh,
Vancouver.
Danny,
Follow
sorry, I just want
you.
to give a quick shout out as well to, of course, the people who are in attendance for the National Women's Show here in Toronto. And of course, a
Yes.
big shout out to the Winnipeg team for having a huge event, over 100 plus people in attendance. Of course, we see a lot of new LAPs and LADs coming out of Winnipeg. Of course, even here in Toronto, a lot more partners are being launched here. So just, congrats to everybody for just working hard on your business. And again, you're going to be, savoring the fruits of your labor very soon. So you sow what you reap. And of course, as always, to the billion. Thank you, Danny. Back to you. And thank you,
Yes,
Brian.
actually, Renee, we're building in different communities as well. I was this week at the Bonn Chamber of Commerce event. It was the 15th symposium for women. It was about 600 women on that event. It was phenomenal. And I was there, and actually somebody called our SVP to make sure that it was me, the one that was there, representing our company. And then also, I actually going to be doing a Dress for Success workshop next week. And I'm excited to have Ifra's team as well there. So if you're in Toronto or Ontario, just take a look at the information on my social media. Get your ticket. It includes the breakfast, includes your workbook. And I'm going to be teaching, some tips on project a professional image. See what are the colors that suit you the better, so that you can coordinate with our fashion products from Fairy Lines. And I'm really excited. We got to get out of our comfort zones to do things differently and to really have the growth and the success that we expect, Renee.
Yes, and I want to congratulate Jane for launching 2 LADE packages. Yeah, and then I have Master Lee and Susan, they all launched the LADE. So we have 6, 7 LADEs in the last 10, 15 days. So that's like, keep coming, keep coming.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Jane. Everybody's so excited saying congratulations to you. All right, all right. To the billion. So with that, Renee, I think we're going to wrap up the call. I wish you all an amazing and incredible weekend. Go enjoy and make it happen. Thank you, Brian, for saving me with this call.
My pleasure. Have a great week, everyone.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.